Beneath the office lights. A love hidden in plain light. Chapter 1. The Boy Who Dreamed of Banks. The soft rustle of palm leaves swept through the dawn air of Cape Coast, the coastal town where dreams were often carried on sea winds, some to faraway lands, others dashed against the rocks of reality. Manuel lay awake on his narrow student bed, staring at the cracked ceiling of his hostel room near the University of Cape Coast. The air was cool, heavy with the faint scent of salt and red dust from the road below. He had grown used to mornings like this, quiet, thoughtful, filled with an ache that felt like hunger but wasn't for food. It was a hunger for more, for progress, for a future that looked different from the one his parents had endured. His mother, a trader at the Kotokuraaba market, often told him, "Manuel, sika ye mogya, money is life." It wasn't greed, it was survival. His father, once a fisherman, had lost his boat to a storm years ago and had since worked as a night security guard near the Cape Coast Stadium. Together, they raised a boy who learned early that hard work was not an option. It was oxygen. Even as a child, Manuel had been fascinated by banks. He would watch men in crisp shirts and women in tailored suits stride confidently into the only bank in town. Their shoes polished, their voices calm, their pens gliding across forms like magic wands. He didn't understand what they did, but he knew he wanted to be part of that world, the world where confidence and respect seemed to live. At UCC, he studied business administration, majoring in accounting and economics, with the quiet intensity of someone who knew what failure meant. While others partied at Valco Hall and jammed to the latest Sarkodie hits, Manuel spent his evenings at the Sam Jonah Library Extension, reading articles about financial systems, writing essays about customer trust, and keeping a secret journal titled "The Bank in My Mind." In that notebook, he poured his thoughts, ideas about service, trust, and how one smile could change a client's day. Writing was his private escape, a soft rebellion against the noise of life. His roommates teased him often, calling him Mr. Banker Writer, but he didn't mind. He was building something no one else could see. When he applied for an internship at Summit Bank, he didn't expect much. The competition was fierce, and he knew how easily dreams could be delayed. He printed his CV on the last of his savings, ironed his only white shirt, and took a trotro to the bank's Cape Coast branch. The building looked imposing, glass doors gleaming under the sun, security guards standing like sentinels. For a moment, he almost turned back, but something inside whispered, "You belong here." The receptionist's polite smile did little to calm his nerves as he handed over his envelope. "We'll get back to you," she said, the most uncertain sentence in the English language. But 2 weeks later, an email arrived. "Dear Mr. Manuel Ose Boateng, we are pleased to inform you that you have been selected as an intern at Summit Bank, Cape Coast Branch.